When we were younger, single-player games weren't really single-player. One person might have held the controller, but everyone else, like your friends or maybe your brother, shouted where to go and laughed with you when you died and demanded a turn the second you finally figured out what you were doing. And then one day, without any of us noticing, they became single-player. Your friends stopped coming over, your brother might have moved out, and that second chair, it disappeared. The room got quieter, and now a lot of us own more games than we ever dreamed of owning. A better PC, prettier screens. But somehow, we can't bring ourselves to press start. Maybe we don't miss old games as much as we think. Maybe we miss who was beside us when we played them. In my last video, I talked about how games can be strangely difficult to start. Because I have games that I genuinely want to play and experience. And I'll think about them all day, finally get some free time in the evening, and then browse TikTok for 3 hours and don't play them. I used to think I was lazy, or that my attention span was completely ruined, but I feel like sometimes starting a game subconsciously feels like committing to spending the next 60 hours alone. Some of my best gaming memories came from playing a single-player game with a friend watching me. We will argue over decisions, though that will not change nothing. We'll give random characters a stupid nickname or a stupid silly voice. And then, when you finally beat a boss after so many attempts, we both sigh in relief. I might have held the controller, but we were both playing the game. This is why I used to, and maybe I still do, envy streamers. Not because of the infinite money that they make, and not because they can play games all day. I envied them because every moment had a witness. A ridiculous death became an inside joke. An impossible victory had somebody there to celebrate it. And whenever something unbelievable happened, they could turn to hundreds if not thousands of people and ask, "Did you just see that?" I realized something. I don't think I wanted an audience as much as I wanted company. Obviously, your friends can't always sit beside you anymore. People get jobs and they move away, they get their own life, they maybe get a girlfriend or boyfriend, they become tired and busy, and you're the one who keeps saying, "Hey, we should do that again sometime. Remember the old days?" And you genuinely mean it. And then another year has passed. So I think that's why I'm making this YouTube channel, I mean. It's my way of putting that second chair back. A reason to finally play the games that I've been saving for someday, or maybe someday. Somewhere to share all the thoughts and jokes and obscure, pointless moments that would otherwise disappear the second I turn the game off. Because games disappear from our memories much faster than we might realize. And I'm not dement. I'm in the peak of my youth. My memory is as good as it can be. But I can spend the next 6 hours or maybe 80 hours of a game with an incredible world, and 2 years later, all that remains is, yeah, I think I like playing that game. I think videos are a little like photographs, which sounds ironic because they're just moving pictures, but I mean the idea of it. Nobody cares about a blurry and badly timed photo when it's taken, and they might even ask you to delete it because their nose looked funny or their face looked weird. But years later, when life has changed and people have moved away, or someone isn't around anymore, that terrible photo that you randomly took becomes priceless. Not because it's beautiful, but because it proves that moment existed. I think that's kind of what I want these videos to be. Proof that I was here and that I played this game, and these were my thoughts about the game. These were my stupid little moments or skits that I made from them. Maybe millions of people might watch them, and maybe only the future version of me will watch it. That's fine. But if you also have a library full of games that you still love, yet can never convince yourself to play or begin, maybe we can play them together. Maybe we never outgrew games. Maybe we just missed having someone beside us. So I'm putting that second chair back. And if you miss it too, sit down. And the next time something ridiculous happens and I turn to ask, "Did you just see that?" Then this time somebody did.